because I'm representing Martin Luther King Day. I feel like disrespected in a way because they have so many other holidays off.
SCF Schools, we want you to recognize MLK holiday. We're in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. We're here with Queen Tiffany and Ruthie, and they want to express their opinion on how they feel about the Martin Luther King holiday not being recognized in Wisconsin and not being celebrated as a holiday.
Most of us follow and few of us lead, and those who lead usually mislead the ones who follow. So the ones who follow usually follow a life full of pain and sorrow. Most of us follow and few of us lead, and those who lead usually mislead the ones who follow. So the ones who follow usually follow a life full of pain and sorrow.
In this nitty-gritty city, the illy-milly talking silly, just like in Philly, get slapped with the trowel to your mouth. We are about to be out the norm, to conform, born to scorn our primordial reputation. Smarter than an Asian, stereotype inflation, Americanization, surface on globalization, pacing and blazing.
Today's Martin Luther King Day, and today we don't get off of school because Wisconsin doesn't recognize it as a holiday because it's only a federal holiday, not a national holiday, so we don't get that day off. But we get other days off like President's Day and Abraham Lincoln's birthday, but it's like we don't get Martin Luther King Day off. Ever since I've been going to the school, we've never had it off. In attending St. Croix, I've had to battle some hardships, like I experienced some racism 5th, 6th grade, and now the kids in my grade and class and stuff are starting to become more aware and cautious of the things that they say around me. But there's also people who make random black comments or black jokes that do hurt. Just because I'm okay with who and what I am doesn't mean that I'm completely comfortable with it or completely understand where I've come from. With being raised by a white mother and not really being able to meet and see my dad as often as I'd like, I've had to deal with a confusion. It's a complex of not knowing whether I fit in with the white community or the black community. So I've kind of just had to deal with that my entire life. And it's been difficult, and it's something that I really wouldn't want my children to go through, and I don't want to have my little sisters have to go through much more of it either. I know both of them have experienced some racial differences. However, if it could stop now, that'd be great. And I think a big step forward to it would be recognizing Martin Luther King Day and taking that day off. Not because, you know, it's another day off of school and we don't have to go to school, but which is nice, but it's a holiday that represents my heritage and where I've come from. And if we could have that day off so we could celebrate it, it's unfair and not right for us to have this day off, then I think that I think Wisconsin schools would be more successful in integration. I'm going to tell you a little history, his story. The story of him, back where he came from, when they were whipped lash after lash, the tears that burned from his eyes, because they all do despise who he was, who she was, who they were. He cannot help that only half of him comes from back then, father black, mother white, fighting years of oppression as a people of progression who strive to fit in to become one of them. So, homie, if you could, please pull your pants up. You know, I can usually go with it. I get that it's a fashion trend. But you only give them more reason to discriminate and contemplate and generate their hate towards this race. A race that only strives to fit in, to be like one of them. So let's fight them, get together, and celebrate MLK Day.